Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Ijaz from Chemistry Department, University of Narwal. Today we will discuss third method for the preparation of alkane, that is decarboxylation of monocarboxylic acids. Monocarboxylic acids are represented by a general formula R C double bond O OH. C double bond O OH is carboxyl group, and if we remove carboxyl group from carboxylic acid, the process is given the name decarboxylation. D stands for removal of carboxyl group. Generally, the reaction can be written as RC double bond O OH. This is monocarboxylic acid having one carboxyl group. When carboxyl group is removed and hydrogen is attached with R group, we get alkane. So this removal of carboxyl group can be done by two methods. First method is using soda lime. Soda lime is a mixture of caustic soda, which is sodium hydroxide, and quicklime, which is calcium oxide, soaked in water. So when sodium or potassium salt of monocarboxylic acid, when we make salt of acid, we replace hydrogen of carboxyl group with metal ion, sodium ion or potassium ion. So this is sodium salt of monocarboxylic acid, or which stands for alkyl group, maybe methyl group, and so on. And it is reacted with sodium hydroxide, which is present in soda lime, in which calcium oxide is also present, which is heated at certain temperature. H from sodium hydroxide combines with the alkyl group of salt, and we get RH, which is alkane, having same number of carbon atom as present in alkyl group of salt. Sodium carbonate is produced as byproduct. For example, if we have a salt, sodium acetate, in which R is CH3, this salt is given the name sodium acetate, sodium salt of acetic acid. Carboxylic acid with two carbon atoms, one carbon of carboxyl group and second of alkyl group, is called acetic acid. And when hydrogen is replaced by sodium ion, it is called sodium acetate, sodium salt of acetic acid. When sodium salt of acetic acid is treated with sodium hydroxide, we get methane. CH3 is changed to CH4. Sodium carbonate is byproduct. Similarly, if we have a monocarboxylic acid in salt form with R of 2 carbon, so this salt is given name sodium propionate, monocarboxylic acid with 3 carbon atoms, 1 of carboxyl group and 2 in alkyl group. Sodium propionate. So from sodium propionate, we get ethane. R group is changed into RH. Ethyl group is converted to ethane. So this method is only suitable for the preparation of alkane of formula RH. R comes from sodium salt of carboxylic acid. It means the alkane produced has same number of carbon atoms as present in alkyl group. Secondly, we can convert salt of monocarboxylic acid in alkane by an electrolytic method which is given the name Cobb's electrolysis or Cobb's electrolytic method. In this method, we perform electrolysis. Electrolysis is the conduction of a chemical chain at the expense of electrical energy in electrolytic cell. We use concentrated aqueous solution of sodium or potassium salt of monocarboxylic acid for electrolysis. The reaction conducted is generally represented as 2RCOON, 2 mole of sodium salt of carboxylic acid plus 2 mole of water. Water is aqueous medium. On electrolysis, we get 4 products. 2 are from 2 mole of monocarboxylic acid salt get combined with each other and we obtain an alkane having formula R bond R. Such alkane is called symmetrical alkane. Alkane with 2 equal parts. 2 are combined with each other to produce a symmetrical alkane. In this alkane, we have number of carbon atoms double than present in alkyl group. 2 mole of carbon dioxide. These 2 products are obtained at anode of electrolytic cell. 2 products are obtained at cathode of electrolytic cell. Sodium hydroxide, which is in 2 mole, and hydrogen gas. These 2 products are obtained at cathode. On explaining this reaction by method, first of all, we ionize sodium or potassium salt of monocarboxylic acid. For example, let us have potassium salt of acetic acid. This is potassium acetate. 2 moles of potassium acetate are electrolyzed. Potassium acetate is ionized. Ionization means dissociation of an ionic compound into negative and positive ions. An ion of salt is acetate ion and cation is potassium ion. Positive and negative ions get dissociated. On passing electric current, acetate ions move towards the anode of electrolytic cell, positive electrode. Negative ions migrate towards the positive electrode, which is anode, where oxidation is removed from negative. After removal of electron, acetate ion is changed into acetate free radical. Negative charge is due to presence of electron. 2 electrons from 2 acetate ions. When are removed, we get 2 mole of acetate free radical. Free radical means an atom or a group of atoms in which there is present an unpaired electron. The half-filled orbital of oxygen with 1 electron behaves as a free radical. This is acetate free radical, which immediately decomposes into methyl free radical by removing 2 mole of carbon dioxide. This CC bond is broken. CO bond becomes double. When carbon takes its electron from this bond and combine it with electron of oxygen, a discrete independent molecule of carbon dioxide is produced, relieving methyl group as methyl free radicals. 2 methyl free radicals combine their electrons with each other to make carbon-carbon single bond, and in this way we get ethane from 2 methyl groups, RR type alkane. Methyl groups of 2 where reduction half reaction occurs, 2 water molecules are reduced by taking 2 electrons as released at anode. These 2 electrons released at anode migrate towards cathode through external circuit of electrolytic cell, where water is reduced into 2 OH ions and a hydrogen molecule is produced as byproduct. Potassium ions and hydroxide ions, they combine together to form potassium hydroxide. These 2 products are obtained at cathode. Our main product, which is alkane, is produced at cathode. So this method, Cobb's electrolytic method, has certain limitations. First limitation is that CH4 methane cannot be produced by this method because RR type alkane is the main product. Ethane is the smallest alkane which can be produced by this method. And third limitation is a number of byproducts are also formed along with the desired product, due to which the reaction has a very serious problem that the main product alkane gets contaminated due to the formation of carbon dioxide along with alkane. This reaction has limited synthetic applications. Its fourth limitation is that this reaction has limited synthetic applications because monocarboxylic acid with larger R cannot be used for electrolysis. So this is the third method for the preparation of alkane. The remaining 2 methods will be discussed tomorrow. Inshallah. Allah Hafiz.